We use Dilts, neurological levels of change in my program. Robert Dilts was a neurolinguistic programmer in the 70s. He came up with a great model called Dilts Neurological Levels of Change. That's a pyramid. And he wanted to outline how behavioral change happens not only in humans, but in animals as well. And at the top of the pyramid is purpose, knowing your why. We'll talk about that later as well. Then your identity, then your values and beliefs. And he said, if you started to change those, change would automatically trickle down to then your skills and capabilities, your behavior and your actions, and your environment, right? That change will become natural and easy. All too often, when people want to make change, they start to change their environment, their skills and capabilities, and their behaviors and their actions first, and they're fighting an uphill battle.
This is interesting. If I could jump in real quick, this is really interesting because when I put that, what you're saying through the lens of, let's go really specific around alcohol, right?
Yeah.
I think that you're 100% correct that the first thing that people normally do if they just decide, I don't want to drink, whether it's for a day or a week or a month, is they change their environment. So that means, where do I physically place myself? Where do I go? Do I go to a bar or not? Also, am I physically removing the alcohol from my house? I can go on with that list, but what you're saying, it sounds like, is the first thing and the fundamental step, and perhaps the most important, is to actually address your identities. Am I a drinker or am I something else? Is there another way to kind of view myself to release or sever, untether myself from alcohol? Is that what you're saying, or something of the effect?
Yes, absolutely. Your identity is anything that how you self-describe yourself, right? I am blank. And there are many parts of our identity. There are concrete parts of our identity that are facts. I am a daughter. I am a wife. I am a husband. I am a New Yorker. These are facts. These are things we cannot change. Then there are parts of our identity that are more opinions, right? I am a drinker. I am someone that loves fast food. I am someone that doesn't really work out, to use examples that do not necessarily work in your favor, right? So what we want to do is we want to start to identify those parts of our identity that are no longer supporting the lifestyle that we want to have in our lives, because our actions are always going to be in line with our identity and who we believe we are.